It's such a pleasure to see so many familiar faces in the crowd, and congratulations to our board members, and of course to the girls tennis team and all of our recipients this evening. It is my honor to recognize our September and our October Young Wolverines of the Month, and all of the principals this evening will be recognizing their students, and it's a wonderful pleasure to do so today. So I'll first start off with our September girl Wolverine of the Month, and that's Leah Clark. Come on up, Leah. Ready, Leah? Okay. Leah was nominated by her 5th grade teacher, Mrs. Gallo. Mrs. Gallo stated, "Leah Clark is a well-rounded student who is always polite and puts forth her best effort. Each day she enters the classroom prepared and ready to learn. She is a role model and leader in our class. Leah actively participates in all lessons and volunteers to share her knowledge with others. She is a strong reader and a curious learner who can also be counted on to keep others on task when working in groups. In addition, Leah has many friends in our class. She is a hard worker who is eager to help both classmates and teachers alike. Outside of school, Leah enjoys dance and gymnastics. She is an asset to our class." Ms. Silver also said that Leah is an ideal young Wolverine. She stated, "Working with Leah in Drama Club, I can tell you she is a born star. She doesn't just shine on stage, though her radiant personality can be seen throughout the school as well. Leah is the type of person who can always brighten your day. She is kind, polite, outgoing, and funny. It has been an absolute pleasure getting to know Leah." Some things you might like to know about her. Leah has one sibling, Grace. She has a dog named Penny and a cat named Marbles. Leah's favorite food is ham. And I said, "What kind of ham?" "Easter ham." "Just ham." I'm like, "Okay." And her favorite color is yellow. Leah's favorite school subject is writing. Leah's favorite teacher at Shoemaker has been Mrs. Donahue. Leah said she chose her because of her love of math and how understanding she was. When Leah grows up, she wants to be a general surgeon. Some of Leah's favorite hobbies are singing, softball, gymnastics, and dance. In school, Leah enjoys being in the drama club. After school, Leah participates in dance and gymnastics. If Leah could meet anyone famous, it would be Shakira. She chose Shakira because she is her favorite musical artist, and Leah would love to sing and dance with her. You want to do a dance move real fast? Leah's favorite TV show is The Good Doctor. One of the most influential people in Leah's life is her mother. This is because they are very close, and her mother teaches her a lot of things. The best advice that was ever given to Leah was, "If you need help, pray to God." Leah is excited for her middle school experience because she gets to use lockers and be in the same building as her sister. Congratulations, Leah. Next up for September, we have Joshua Crawford. Josh wasn't feeling well today, but you made it tonight, so I'm so happy about that. Josh was nominated by his previous teacher from 4th grade, Mrs. Holkey. Mrs. Holkey said, "Josh is the picture of a star for best behavior. If I had to pick, I would say that Josh's leading attribute is being respectful. In every interaction, whether an adult or fellow student, Josh is kind and thoughtful, uses impeccable manners at all times. A close second would be that Josh is a team player. Josh's motto as a member of my class in 4th grade would have had to have been, 'Leave no man behind.' Whenever one of our classmates needed assistance with a project or was absent for a day and needed to be caught up, Josh was quick to volunteer or help out. The third star's attribute that Josh exemplifies perfectly is being responsible. He is always quick to follow instructions and is responsible for his own learning, listening carefully to instructions and asking questions freely when he needed reinforcement. Overall, Josh is a kind young man who does his very best every day to serve as a role model for our expectations at Shoemaker. It was a delight to be his teacher in 4th grade." Some things you might like to know about Josh. Josh has 2 siblings, Max and Ellie. He has 2 dogs, 2 cats, and 1 gecko. Josh's favorite food is fruit. Josh's favorite subjects are math and writing. Josh said his favorite teacher at Mary Shoemaker was Mrs. Began. He enjoyed having her as a teacher because she was really nice, and she taught him all about her native country. When Josh grows up, he wants to work in an animal shelter. Some of Josh's hobbies are soccer, flag football, singing, playing the ukulele, playing outside, and playing with friends. You got a busy schedule. After school, Josh participates in Odyssey of the Mind. A famous person Josh would like to meet is Philippe Contino because he's famous for his shots in soccer. Josh's favorite musical artist is Shawn Mendes, and his favorite TV show is BattleBots. The most influential people in Josh's life are his family members. He said they can always cheer him up and tell him to try his hardest. Josh is very excited about going to the middle school because of the additional classes he can participate in and trying out a new school. We're very proud of you, Josh, and congratulations. Okay, we're moving on to October, and we have up Ms. Blair Baldy. Blair was nominated by her teacher, Mrs. Dixon. Mrs. Dixon stated, Blair consistently demonstrates the characteristics looked for when selecting a young Wolverine. Blair comes to school each day with a smile on her face and shares that positivity with everyone she encounters throughout the day. While Blair has a number of close friends in her class, it is not uncommon to see her varying who she works with or helping out classmates in need. She is also quick to compliment those around her on their accomplishments. In addition, Blair came to 5th grade eager to try new things. She was the first one to volunteer for our reading announcements in the morning and to complete and present her poster as our first class MVP. Her eagerness to take risks is admirable. Blair also takes her academic success very seriously. She puts forth maximum effort and is not afraid to ask questions. Some things you might like to know about Blair. She has 2 brothers, Dylan and Caleb. She has 2 dogs, Boo and Eeyore. They are both very loving, playful, and goofy. Blair's favorite food is macaroni and cheese. Her favorite colors are yellow, green, red, and blue. Blair's favorite school subjects are writing and science. As far as a favorite teacher, Blair has said all of the above. She has liked all of the teachers here at Shoemaker because she said they all have been kind, generous, nice, funny, sweet, and just totally awesome. When Blair grows up, she would like to be a teacher, engineer, and work at Petco. Some of Blair's hobbies include playing soccer, swimming, making crafts, making slime, and drawing. In school, Blair is part of the chorus and would love to be a safety. After school, Blair goes to soccer practice, Odyssey of the Mind, and Science Explorers Club. You're another busy bee. If Blair could meet anyone famous, it would be Sophie Wiley and Russell Wilson. She chose Sophie not only because she is an inspiration, but it's her favorite actress. Russell Wilson because he is the quarterback of her favorite football team, the Seahawks, and he seems very funny and nice. Blair's favorite musical artist is Pink, and her favorite TV show is The Voice. The most influential people in Blair's life are her coaches, the Morgans, the Wygans, and Mrs. Miles. Blair stated that the Morgans always push her to go further. Also, one year, Mr. Morgan got knee surgery, but he persevered through it. The Wygans and Mrs. Miles are awesome and such an inspiration, and Mrs. Miles has always been there for her. The best advice that Blair was given was to think positively. When asked about going to the middle school, she said she's really going to miss Mary Shoemaker, but she cannot wait to use those lockers. Congratulations. And last but not least, we have Alex Lippincott. Come on up, Alex. Alex was nominated by his 5th grade teacher, Mrs. Gallo. Mrs. Gallo stated, Alex is a conscientious and caring student who enjoys learning. Each day he enters the classroom ready to learn and eager to tackle the next thing that is there for him. Always prepared for class, Alex participates often and volunteers to share his knowledge with others. He works well independently and in small groups. Alex has many friends in our class because of his easygoing manner and his kind heart. Alex is a member of the 5th grade chorus. He is an asset to our class, and I look forward to working with him throughout the rest of this school year. Some things you might like to know about Alex. He has 2 siblings, Lauren and Ben. Alex's favorite food is rice. I said brown or white. He's like, just rice. Okay. And his favorite color is green. His favorite subject in school is physical education. Alex's favorite teacher here at Shoemaker was Mrs. Began. He said that Mrs. Began was very nice and would give him candy. I have to talk to her about that. When Alex grows up, he wants to be a YouTuber. Alex's favorite hobby is sports. After school, he enjoys playing flag football. In school, Alex enjoys being a part of the chorus. If Alex could meet one famous person, it would be Carson Wentz. went to show him how to throw a good ball. Alex's favorite musical artist is Shawn Mendes, and his favorite TV show is SpongeBob SquarePants. One of the most influential people in Alex's life is his dad. He said his dad teaches him a lot of sports, and he is a good father. The best advice Alex was ever given was to never give up, and Alex is very excited about going to that middle school. You guessed it, to use those lockers, and to see his friends who are older than him. Congratulations, Alex. We're proud of you. Congratulations. And next up, we have our middle school students. Mrs. Pessolano will give those honors out.